Welcome back to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And today we are recapping the Encyclopedia's Best of 2019, starting with your favorite female wrestler of the year. Is that correct?
So absolutely. So first, Jag, let me go ahead and set up how I'm kind of doing this. This is from the perspective of the photos that I've taken throughout the year,
all right.
Which was one short of 12,000. Which
really?
I took 12,000 photos.
Holy
that I kept.
crap! Prolific and gifted.
But on top of that, we what was more important was these are my personal perspective. So these are of who I saw live.
Okay, perfect.
This isn't based on everything else that we've watched. This is what I've seen in person. So
live only.
So this is from my opinion, just because we're not really I guess, you know, field tested, that we can say that these were the best of the best.
Okay, fair enough.
So this is coming from a live perspective.
Okay, now if you've been following along on our journey, you already know this, but if you're brand new, the Jag's gonna make this explanation one more time. The Jag is the old school WWE Homer. The Encyclopedia watches any and all things wrestling from around the world, literally around the world. But one of the things that is most prolific and gifted about this man sitting to my right is that he goes to so much live wrestling here in Southern California. And in Southern California, there's so much freaking live wrestling to go to. Just next month alone, I think there's 6 or 7 shows that we already have on our schedule. But having gone to so many shows, having taken 12,000 freaking pictures, the Jag is excited to see how you narrowed it down to 5. So we're gonna start with number 5?
We're gonna start with number 5.
All right, so number 5 for the best female wrestler of the year, as chosen by the Encyclopedia based on live event attendance and hashtag Pete's Pics. Number 5.
Right up here, Heather Monroe.
Heather Monroe. She is a Santino Brothers graduate.
Absolutely.
She is prolific and gifted. Not only is she beautiful, but she is talented. And tell me about this picture, Pete.
So this is her and Ariel Monroe.
Okay, all right.
And this was at AWS, and they actually tagged under the name Sista Sista.
Oh, okay.
And then the best part, they came out to the Sista Sista theme song. So like all of us, so the video is now available. You can buy it from Bart, and hey, congratulations, Bart, on moving over to the new building that they're gonna have, and then AWS is coming back, so it's already coming back.
Oh, sweet, okay.
So it's gonna be at the new building that they moved to in the city of Industry.
The old Costco or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
so we'll be able to go there, or you can go to Bart's, we'll put a link for his Facebook page, but AWS support and pick up this DVD, guys. This was an amazing show. I'll send out links to the entire album, but yes, Heather Monroe and Ariel Monroe.
All right. Oh, and then of course we have, what do we call this? The Bays?
Yeah, well,
Killer Bays.
The Killer Bays, and we'll probably see them later again at some point. But yeah, so Dom and Heather, and of course Nick Bonanno.
Hell yeah.
So good at the bootleg. Another great one. I mean, just a great smile. Love when she comes to the ring. It's just there's energy. See, even Jax is agreeing.
Hell yeah, Jax Pup knows what's good.
So obviously this is a great one of her getting a bootplex from Joey.
Yep.
Obviously one of the better photos again of the Bombays.
So you know what this feels like? This feels like I'm like you just got back from a vacation and you're giving me the slideshow.
Well, that's kind of, I thought that's the great way to celebrate the holidays. And guys, thanks for sticking with us through the holidays. We were kind of a little sick on top of it. Everybody was busy, so it was kind of okay that we didn't put out stuff, but this is the best stuff. So,
right.
So look at this photo. This is a great one right here.
Hell yeah. And I mean, it's kind of sad because we know Mr. Jake Atlas is moving on to another Orange County.
A brother, another.
Sunny Sunshine State. But yeah, look at him go. This is fantastic. Good job.
So Heather got to see her at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Bar, all kinds of shows. This was from the Halloween show where she dressed up as Yuma. I mean, this is just phenomenal stuff. So Heather, I thought she was the 5th best female in Southern California.
Now see, my first ever exposure to Heather Monroe was bar wrestling, the first one where we met.
Yes.
Way back, I think it was August 1st. And in that match, she hit a Shield-esque power bomb on Watts, I believe. That was one
that's the picture that we had.
And I was like, who is this girl power bombing the big brother with the giant fro? Now, of course, having seen them multiple times, having had multiple conversations, I know that Heather Monroe is not to be trifled with. She will power bomb anybody because she is that damn good.
Look at that one.
Oh, fantastic.
With Ray. Yeah, so this was the heart eyes emoji, but yeah, again, great ones with Heather and Jake.
Now, this is number 5. I can't wait to see who's number 4. Holy smokes. Now, are we going to keep going? Or are we just going to keep rolling?
We're going to keep rolling.
All right, so that's number 5, Heather Monroe. Number 4, if you would.
Kris Statlander.
Kris Statlander. Now, if you watch this show, you know the Jag had some unpopular opinions
But to pull a little bit behind the curtain, we did talk about that quite a bit, and I also felt that way. That, you know, the alien thing's a little silly, but I get it that Kris is a very awkward person. Well, but that's why I would plug the Alicia interview that she did on High Spots. It kind of helps you understand and kind of humanize her, that she was a stunt woman, and you can tell that she's very awkward. So,
but I guess, and we talked about this. My problem is that she has enough talent,
raw talent,
enough charisma,
just focus on
a great backstory that she can get over just being her.
Yeah, just like, look at that. That's all you need. That's what that's what gets you over.
Yeah, no,
that's
absolutely.
what gets you over. That's what they like. See, you know.
Yeah, she's coming back. Is it New Year's Day, right?
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Hell yeah, I get to see her in person. Now, Statlander, I know you're watching this because she's a fan.
Of course.
I would love to shake your hand, and if you're willing to spend a couple minutes with the Jag and the Encyclopedia, we'd be happy to interview you. But you are prolific and gifted. Homegirl can kick all kinds of butt in the ring.
100%.
I just don't get the alien thing. Now, hold on. In her defense, I was going to talk to you about this. We're just going to invite America into our conversation. I was watching GCW Jimmy all the way, right?
Yes.
And I saw the Alley Cat versus Matthew Justice match. And then I did a little bit of research on Alley Cat because I'd never, I had never seen Alley Cat wrestle before. And then I saw an interview and she, you know, every R, she kind of rolls it like a purr, you know, and whatever. So she has kind of the silly cat thing going on.
Correct.
And I'm not mad at her for that. And I don't think that's, is that similar to the alien thing?
Probably. I just kind of, I guess, breeze past all of that when she does it. Huh? Yeah, and I focus on what she does in the ring.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. But then when you're on a big stage like AE freaking W, and you come out with little dots in your forehead and you say boop with the nose thing, I'm like, just wrestle, dog. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm hating like Satan. No, but let's get back to the photos. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a great one. And like I said, this is with her and Dickinson. And this was such a great match.
Now, this is GCW,
Yeah, this is GCW. This is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time at the White Claw Cultural Center.
Okay, well, that was fantastic. And Dickinson's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Kris taking a big old bite of her forehead.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, nice big superplex there.
She's amazing.
Yeah, like I said, you know, that's what I see. Is I see the athlete. I see the stunt person. I see the person that's dedicated, one of the best from Create a Pro.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Create a Pro.
Here's my thing, and again, we talked about this before. If you have somebody like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is just Steve Williams, now known as Steve Austin, turned up to 11. I'm a bad mofo from Texas. I take no shit, and I'm gonna kick your ass. That's who he is.
100%.
She is a bad chick in the ring, former stunt woman, excellent talent, gymnast, whatever, who's gonna kick some ass and throw down with just about anybody. 100%. That's enough for the Jag. But 100%. Moving on, let's go. That's number 4. I hate to detract from your number 4 choice. But number 4 is Kris Statlander, the alien. Boop it up if you will, #boop. So now we're ready for number 3?
Number 3.
Numero 3. What do we got?
Smiley, Kylie Rae.
Smiley, Kylie Rae. Man, this is fantastic because you've introduced me to each and every one of these people this year. Kylie Rae, saw her at bar, she's fantastic. But tell me about the pictures you got.
I mean, look at this. This is a first chance that I got to shoot on the 70D with the lens. So the same equipment we're using for today's show was what I took with this. And so thank you, Karen and Dwight, for loaning that to us.
Hell yeah.
Great photo, great energy. I mean, you know, this match against Joey, phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I feel like I'm just watching TV here, but yeah.
No, for sure. And then, so she actually was at bar pre-AEW as well.
Oh, okay.
So this was called Juiced. I think this was number 33 or 34. Sorry, I'll get that right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kylie was there and she got to wrestle Taya. And it was a great match.
Really? Yeah, Taya's fantastic.
And so, I mean, absolutely.
That's a win-win. Hell yeah.
For sure, my man. So yeah, that was number 3. And I'm super excited that she's going to be on the Black Label Pro show in January. Nobody puts BLP in the corner.
That's here in LA?
No, it's on High Spots.
Okay.
But and then she just won the freelance title. So,
saw that. We did watch that match. I mean, Kylie Rae is fantastic. Based on what I saw at bar, I've only seen her once.
Yeah, and Bay wrestled. She was at the same show as Bay.
Okay, the one in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas.
Okay, very cool. All right. Well, Kylie Rae, you are fantastic. You are also prolific and gifted. The Jag looks forward to seeing a little more of Kylie Rae in the future. Do you think she'll come back to LA?
Oh, I hope so.
Well, I hope so too.
I hope so. We love her out here.
That was number 3. So now number 2.
Number 2.
You like my 2?
Absolutely.
All right, who's number 2? Man, that's easy.
What a loca.
Come on, y'all. If you don't understand.
Greatest Impact Women's Champion of all time.
You damn right. And if you don't know how much we love Taya freaking Valkyrie, you have not been watching the show.
So now, this is a little spicy, and it'll go full screen for everybody. But here, we've got Anthony, who just loves to boo Taya.
Yes.
This is one of those things that makes LA wrestling so awesome, is being able to capture a moment like this, where Taya's coming to the ring, and if we go back to this, she comes through the curtain, and she's ready to rock, and then who does she see? she sees Anthony, and what's he gonna do? He's gonna boo. And
probably one of the loudest mouthed, most energetic fans in Southern California.
These are the people that help keep me up to want to take these photos.
What show was that at? The one with Anthony?
This was AWS. This was Ladies' Night, and Jake actually was wrestling Taya in this one.
Very cool. All right. It looks like Taya got the W.
She did. And again, so
Anthony is not having it. Dear God.
These guys aren't. So she wrestled Penelope Ford as well. At Bootleg.
Yep.
Again, just love to boo.
Yeah.
So this was awesome. This is a great one. We got to see a sneak preview. So guys, if you want to see what John Morrison's gonna do in WWE, probably at the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, maybe.
Go to this is on High Spots. Go and watch this. This is amazing. We'll have it here in the graphic. This is from Bar. You're gonna see Johnny looking 10 years younger. Doing stuff that you couldn't even believe he could do. He looks 10 years younger with all that therapy. No, he went and did gene therapy.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. But Homer looks fantastic.
Oh, no, 100%. Again, this is another great one of them interacting.
And she looks fantastic.
Of course.
And of course, she's got the dog. What's his name? Prince Presley? Hanging out with the
prince. You got the king, you got the mayor and the queen, and they're running Slamtown.
Can't hate at all.
So this was Jessica Havoc.
This is at the Esports Arena.
Yeah, at the Esports Arena, and we got Odie in there holding up the women's title.
Hell yeah!
Against Kylie Ray.
Oh, and then the one we just saw a couple weeks ago.
That
was her versus Miranda Alizé, the Christmas show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, great ones. And see, so then there's Daniel and Taya. So always. Yep. Yeah, just always booing. I just love it.
Anthony is in every shot. Damn, Anthony. What do you have against Taya? You know what's funny, though, because he talks trash to Slice Boogie as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And he loves him some Slice Boogie. So it's all love. We know it's love, but damn, that man is passionate.
Oh, for sure. Look at this one. Her and Ethan Page.
That's awesome.
This was before the Esports Arena. So this was a bar, and then like Dreamer was on this. All the people that were on the Impact show the next day were on this show.
Very cool.
Steiner. This was when they did the trios, and they had Chris Wolf.
Nice.
And that was really fun. So that was my number 2.
All right, so if Taya Valkyrie's number 2.
I mean, come on.
I gotta ask, who the hell is number 1?
Oh, you already know.
I think I do know, but let's ask the Encyclopedia. Pete, tell us who is number 1 on your list, sir.
Boop.
Of course, it's Tessa freaking Blanchard. Not only did you say she's your number 1 female wrestler, you said earlier in this year that she's the best wrestler on the planet regardless of gender. So it is not a surprise to the Jag that you put Tessa as number 1. And here she is hanging out with Crazy Curtis. And then there she is at Bar looking magnificent. All right.
Against Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
And that's where I think this is a great jumping off point to say, guys, if you're not on Impact Plus or you're not, think about getting this pay-per-view because she might beat Sami Callihan. I know she can beat Sami Callihan, but let's just say that she very well might win the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah,
think about that. Think about that.
Hold on, let's think about what Twitter's going to look like if that happens. Because there are a lot of haters on Twitter.
Oh, no, they're absolutely.
You might even say I'm one of them, but there are people who hate the idea of a woman winning the heavyweight championship, and those people just might be disappointed after that pay-per-vview.
Very much so.
Now look at Tessa just looking magnificent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this was at the bachelor party for Brian Cage. So in July, Brian had his bachelor party it was a Tuesday show, and then. Or no, it was a Wednesday show, and then they got married, and then the next day they actually had a show for their wedding reception.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
And Jamie and I actually got Melissa and Brian a card.
Oh, very cool. And of course, Crazy Curtis is taking more pictures with all the talent because that's what the hell he does. I don't see Anthony in the background on this sucker. No. I mean, maybe Tessa would whoop his ass. I don't know what's happening, but this is fantastic.
Yeah.
These are great.
So she was my number 1. And you know, I would say between everybody, I saw them at least 10 times. Most of these people wrestle at least 10 times.
Damn, that's because you're prolific and gifted. The Encyclopedia does not mess around. So this is your top 5 women. Let's go from the bottom to the top. We had Heather Monroe. Then we had
Chris
Statlander, followed by Kylie Ray. And then Taya freaking Valkyrie. And number 1, Tessa freaking Blanchard. Perhaps future world heavyweight champion of Impact Wrestling.
That would be amazing.
Holy smokes. So Pete.
Yes, sir.
You take a crap ton of pictures, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You see a lot of wrestling shows, and together we talk a lot of trash.
Sure do.
So people don't want to miss out on any of this trash talk and any of these pictures. Where should they go?
Well, first off, did you know that 3 out of 4 people that watch the show haven't subscribed?
Really?
Yes.
That's blasphemy.
Guys, the button's right down here.
You damn right.
You just use this elbow, you just go.
What kind of crap is this? America, world, you watch this video, you haven't subscribed? What the hell is wrong with you? Look, we've been talking about a lot of things. possibly having a Patreon, a couple different things, a studio, things that we're talking about that might be coming up. And of course, we're starting wrestling school in less than a month. Do you really want to miss that? Do you really want to miss an episode of he and I talking trash, perhaps even throwing up outside because we did too many burpees? Like, there's all kinds of craziness coming your way. So you better hit that freaking subscribe button, hit the like button while you're at it, ring that little bell so you get a notification whenever there's a new video, and please leave a comment. But I don't care if you leave a comment if you don't freaking subscribe. Are you serious? 3 out of 4?
Yes.
That means 75% of you jabronis have not subscribed to this channel. I am not happy about that. The Jag is frustrated. Pete, why you spring this on me on camera? I'm about to go kick somebody. Come on, man. I'm so disappointed. Come on, people.
Please subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow, it's going to be New Year's Day, and we're going to have, at 9 a.m.,
yes,
my top 5 male.
Top 5 male wrestlers.
And you know, we'll even tease the day after just so that they stick around.
Oh.
Day after that, best tag team.
Best tag team of 2019, according to the Encyclopedia. You better freaking subscribe for that. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to make you hit that button, because the Jag is not playing around. Actually, I am. But hopefully you come back. See you tomorrow.